Hey Blazers, this episode is brought to you by Audible.com, an Amazon company. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Blaze Entertainment or visit the sponsor and supporters links on our website at entertheblaze.com. With over 180,000 titles to choose from your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Now, let's start the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's start the party. Locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
What's up, Blazers? We're back with another episode of Blaze Entertainment. I'm your host, Kwame. I'm joined by the beautiful, the talented, the melanin proficient, my sister from another mister, Miss Free. What's up, girl?
Stay woke, niggas creeping. They gon' find you, gon' catch you sleeping.
Sing it, girl.
Ooh, so stay woke, stay woke. I like that song. It's been stuck in my head for the past week.
I can tell. For those who don't know, that is a song from the movie Get Out. Go watch it. Yeah. Get out and go watch it.
It's Redbone by Childish Gambino.
Yes. Phrase of the week, Miss Free.
Oh, shit.
So unprepared.
Get it together, girl.
So busy waiting for your stanzas and verses.
I got it.
All right. What's good?
Trump care.
Oh my fucking God. That's really the phrase of the week? You chose that? You're so stupid.
You know they postponed it, right?
I know they, but I'm not talking about politics today. I'm not.
Stay woke.
Why is that the phrase of the week?
Because I thought it was relevant to today.
Good Lord.
Y'all know what that... Well, just in case you don't know what it is. It's a government health care program thought up by a group of rich white men posing as politicians that will provide you with enough coverage for a Band-Aid.
Is that really the definition?
Unless you, of course, are one of the rich. Yes.
Is that on Urban Dictionary?
Yes, bitch.
They read their ass.
I get all the stuff from Urban Dictionary. Now y'all know my secret. Hey, well, it wasn't a big secret anyway.
I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying.
Come on.
I love the definitions they give.
You are so fucking petty.
I don't even need to know the truth. I just go on the Urban Dictionary and get the truth.
Come on. Alternative facts. Shout outs. You got any shout outs?
Yes.
Ladies
you go
first. No, ladies first.
Okay, fine. John Hopkins welcomes its first black female neurosurgeon resident. I
read that, yes.
And her name is Nancy Abu Bansra.
Sorry for mispronouncing your name.
Nancy. I love you, girl.
Yes.
She's their first black female neurosurgeon resident at the Johns Hopkins Hospital. So shout out goes to her for being smart as a motherfucker.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Colin Kaepernick or Kaepernick.
You know, he's redeeming himself because I was mad at him for a minute.
We were a little angry.
I was.
He can sit with us now and he can sit
I don't know about.
I can sit on him.
Yeah, you can sit on him. I don't know about. We ain't get on that level. Once you piss me off, bro, it's going to take me a long time to want to sit on you again.
She said, you better work for this. Ooh,
what'd he do?
He's so sexy.
What'd he do? I just like the fact that he's pissing white people off by doing nothing. Just by being black. That's all he's doing. He's just being black.
But aren't we all? Right? He announces that he will be flying food and water to Somalia for people who are currently suffering through the famine.
I know. That's so good.
My God. He just needs a very thorough sexing. And I think...
I was like, wait a minute.
I just feel he deserves all. And so, yes. Colin, call me. Anyway, so
Yeah, you can call him. Call him.
Yeah, don't call Miss Free yet.
Don't call me.
You have to do a lot more than that to get back on her good side.
Yeah. So I don't know what this little black girl's name is, but I'm gonna assume this happened before Trump got elected because their conversation was, well, Barack is president. Now listen, this little black girl went all the way off on her white teacher.
Oh, I saw this.
She said, bitch, you tried it, and I'm gonna tell you why you tried it, talking about Mexicans trying to run the country. And he said, well, you know, Barack is president. She said, bitch, Congress is white. The Senate is white. Everything else is white, bitch. He don't control not a goddamn thing. And then he said, well, why are you raising your voice? She said, because I'm mad. And then there's another black girl in the background. Go off, sis. Go off. And I'm like, listen. So shout out goes to that little black girl in the video, getting her whole teacher together. And
not only did she get her whole teacher together, she educated his ass and the rest of them damn students. Right. She should have been up in the front educating these black students, telling what the fuck's really going on.
For real.
To be quite honest.
Where's her credential? I mean, somebody give it to her.
Girl, give her the salary. Okay? Shit.
Fuck that teacher. Shit, he don't know what the fuck. How is he a teacher? Girl.
Well, come on. Listen,
you're right.
Yeah, let's not even go there. You know what that's about. We have decades.
My God.
You got any more shout outs? I have one more.
No.
Okay. Shout out goes to Black Podcast Week. Black Podcast Week is from March 20th to March 26th. And Monday was the start off of Black Podcast Week, and it was women's led podcast. Everybody was supposed to retweet with the hashtag Black Podcast Week.
Oh, okay.
And all of the black led women podcasts. Okay. And then on Tuesday it was comics, TV, and movie podcasts, which Blaze Entertainment went ahead and retweeted with hashtag Black Podcast Week. And then Wednesday was sports, pop culture, and pop culture podcasts. So yes. And then Thursday was news, politics, social justice podcast. And Friday was tomorrow is a new podcast launched in 2016, which we will also be utilizing that hashtag. Okay. Saturday is all your favorites. And then Sunday is Twitter chats at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool beans.
Doing it for the Black Podcast. That's all I got for shout outs. You ready for the Petty World News? Are you sure you're ready? It's pretty petty. Are you ready? It's petty.
Okay.
Are you you're gonna come up with all the jingles for the show. You're just doing the most. Anyway, Nene Leakes and Kim Zolciak are deep in negotiations to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta next season. Here is my opinion, because I know you don't watch it.
Yeah. Give your opinion.
That needs not to happen.
Why? I thought you liked Nene.
I liked Nene when she was on the show, and then afterwards she got really sedity and forgot who the fuck she was, and then she was all like Trump check. You know what I'm saying?
She likes Trump?
She was on The Apprentice.
Oh.
This is before Trump decided to attempt to run for president and then won. Okay. What about Kim? I just don't see a need for her. She's just really...
But she was like the original, right?
She was one of the originals. I don't care, though.
I mean... You know I don't care about any of them.
The only original housewife that's left right now, and that's because she came back, was Sheree. Sheree's the only the original.
So none of them are original?
She's not even an original. She came in, I believe in the second season.
Portia and Phaedra aren't original?
They're not original Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Nene was the last original from the start, season 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. And she's the reason why I started watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, because she was funny as fuck. She was reading all them bitches.
She's always been extra to me. So I never really cared for Nene.
And I didn't mind her being extra. It was just after she left the show and she started getting deals and stuff like that she got, like, you know. New money, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Watch me forget a whole bunch of people's names if I come up on some money.
So
Who are you?
I'm sorry. What do you mean you helped me?
Oh, get it. Poor people.
I'm sorry. I don't talk to
poor people.
Do you have Versace? No.
I just forgot.
I don't speak to people who don't have to. I don't know her.
I don't know.
I don't know. No.
Security.
Security. Patrick Stewart reveals that he uses marijuana daily to help with arthritis symptoms. Now,
Who's Patrick Stewart? That's the mind control guy.
If y'all could see my face right now, because not only
what Professor X.
Yes, bitch.
I was working the formulating in my head.
The mind control guy.
It was getting there. It was formulating.
So not
not
only was he Professor Xavier, but he was also Captain Picard on Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is one of my favorite Star Treks. But yes, I'm here for it. The fact that he is smoking the ganj.
Why was he smoking it?
For his arthritis symptoms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yes, and he does it daily.
Cool.
So, hey, Patrick, if you want to come over here and we want to smoke,
he's hella chill.
Yeah. And I saw him on The View a couple of weeks ago, and he's very, what's the word? Extremely polite and very careful, very calming. He just has this really I don't know. He's just very cordial and he just has this air about him that just seems like, you could be my grandpa.
Is he English?
Yes.
No wonder.
Yes. Spot of tea. Do you have any stuff? Because I have a bazillion stuffs.
I'm trying to figure out where should I start. One Oak.
Oh my God.
I have words for One Oak.
Explain.
One Oak. Now, I was interested in going to One Oak once upon a time.
Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, One Oak is
a club.
Okay.
In Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. A very popular club. Mm-hmm. I was interested in going to One Oak when I saw one of my friends go on her Snapchat. Mm-hmm. I was like, what the fuck is this? That looked like a good ass time.
Yeah.
So I went on Yelp, started reading reviews about One Oak. Mm-hmm. And they were like, you know what? If you black, don't even go, because they're not going to let you in.
What?
Especially if you're a black woman.
Are you for reals?
Yes, bitch. And these are in the reviews on Yelp. So if you just take the time and go to 1 star, you'll see all the reviews. And some of them are not even from black people. They just knew a black person that wasn't allowed to come in. So I was like, all right, let it go. Down my back.
Yeah.
Water off my back. Whatever. Instagram happens. Mm-hmm. And I don't know who broke it first. I think it was Baller Alert or The Shade Room. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. And one of the promoters was talking to someone and was like, what did he say? Hold on. He said something to the effect of, don't bring any ratchet. Here go. He says, okay, for sure. Baddies only. He said, let's try this again. This is the person texting the promoter. Mm-hmm. Let's try this again. I think I can get a couple of girls for One Oak tonight. Mm-hmm. And the guy responds, okay, for sure, baddies only. Mm-hmm. Particularly, no black girls.
First of all,
bitch, it ain't a party if black women ain't there.
First of all, and not only that, you talking about baddies, you ain't gonna find any girl who's not black, who's not gonna be a badass woman.
This here only confirmed what I was reading in Yelp a couple of months ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So One Oak, you could kiss my whole black ass behind, because you know what? It's not a party if a black girl ain't there shaking her ass any fucking way.
Say it again. Shit.
Fuck y'all. Y'all won't be catching none of my coins.
You get none of our patronage.
On none of my birthdays.
None of our patronage.
Holidays.
And we're going to tell everybody, One Oak, don't go.
I don't care what kind of apology, non-apology, fake ass, oh bullshit, we didn't know kind of shit. Oh, fuck y'all. Particularly no black girls. And you know the thing that pisses me off about it is that the nigga was black that said that.
Of course. Of course.
Bitch! Ashy dick. What the fuck is wrong with him? I cannot stand him. Fuck. No black girls. I want your ashy dick anyway.
Right? Oh. Going back to the Housewives. You know I'm there. Bad news for Atlanta housewife Kandi Burruss and her husband. They can't pay their bills. Because I don't know if you've been following, but because I know you don't watch it. But during the season they were talking about they had this project with Kandi and Todd, which is her husband, Todd Tucker, and they were building a restaurant. And the contractors and some of the other people that helped, that were a part of the project, started complaining and taking to social media and news outlets and media outlets or whatever, and was telling them, these niggas ain't paying me. They're over $20,000 in, the hole when it comes to their debt for them not being paid. So
$20,000.
I said over.
Bitch, that's my whole ass loan. Welcome to the broke life, ho.
I don't think they're broke.
Well,
watch when.
Why can't they pay their bills if they're not broke?
They were probably broke at that time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But I like Kandi Burruss because I feel like before she got with Todd, all her bills were paid. She was making sure things were getting done, and she there was none of these issues, to my knowledge, But yeah. Oh, excuse me. The total amount they allegedly owe sums up to more than $22,000. Yeah, get it together. Hope the row of checks coming quick. Jesse Smollett.
He is so cute.
Oh, he's so
He's just so cute.
My future ex-husband.
Every time my mom sees him, she goes, I remember when he was a kid.
What are you talking about?
His sister, he was a kid.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
His sister, that's an actress as well. What's her name? Something, but she's on that new show, Underground.
Yes. He came out with a new video, and it's pretty fucking lit. Because it's a fucked up world. Yodel. Yeah, him and Trey Songz have that
I don't like the yodel. It's too much.
I don't think it's a yodel. I think it's
a yodel.
It's not a yodel.
It's a yodel.
It's just Beyonce had it before when Writings on the Wall came out, when she was
it's a yodel.
It's not a yodel. It's a what did they say? Because Beyonce had to get trained to control her vibrato. Her vibrato was overly active. It was just so much vibrato in her voice. And so they trained her to kind of control that a little more. And I think that Trey Songz, it just has a
I can't even do it.
It's just not
yodely. It's too much.
Yodely. So yeah, that's that. And then do you have any couple of things? I have a couple of things.
I think I'm gonna say that for later. Some here. Oh. Boom. Taraji P. Henson.
Yes.
And Nia Long.
Yes.
Apparently ain't besties.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Apparently on the set of Empire for the new season, it's the season 3, right? For the new season, Nia Long is supposed to be on it. And she's a reoccurring character or whatever. And apparently there's been drama on the set because Nia Long has been very rude. Allegedly. This is alleged. Everything's alleged here. Because allegedly she's been very rude to production staff and et cetera, et cetera. And Taraji was not having that bullshit.
And here's my thing with that, when it comes to that. Here's why I believe that Nia Long was being a bitch. Because I feel like Taraji really respects the upliftment of Black women, and I really feel like she's a part of the cause and wants to do everything that she possibly can to uplift the Black community and Black culture. And I know that if you don't bring shit to Taraji, she ain't gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Taraji is very protective of her surroundings.
Yeah.
So like the set of Empire is like her family, like, you know, that's her people. That's the people that she works with on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I feel like if somebody was disrespecting them, she would be one of the ones to say something.
Right. So TMZ is reporting, the sources that are talking to TMZ are saying that it got to a point where they had to film some scenes or something separately. Like they couldn't even be in the same room doing a scene together. Like, could you imagine the cinematography on that for a minute?
First of all, shout out to the editors. because
this bitch gonna have to talk to herself for a minute, and then Taraji gonna have to talk to herself for a minute, and you know what? It's going to be probably like a headshot or a shoulder. You know, I forgot the damn terminology, but anyway, it's going to be really weird. It's going to be weird. We're gonna know if the editing is not on point. We're gonna know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have too much to say about that whole drama. But I just thought it was interesting because, you know, they're both Black women that's been in the game for like a good minute. Yeah. So, whatever. What's next? What else you got?
Got to go back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for a second.
Why do we got? Can we just stay on them until we're done talking about them? Because I'm done talking about these hoes. What is the now?
Matt Jordan, who is, I say allegedly because I don't really believe that they were really together. Kenya Moore's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend or whatever's going on now, says that Peter Thomas coached him on how to get Real Housewives of Atlanta money from Kenya Moore. And put out a whole ass video of it, just spilling the whole ass tea. And I believe it.
Okay.
They're all fake. So it's like...
The whole show is probably scripted.
The whole show.
They probably give them storylines and be like, here, this is your storyline for this season.
Go with it.
Go run with it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
See what's in your spirit.
Right.
Okay. And then last but not least, I'm not going to stay too long on it, but Caitlyn Jenner reportedly is joining the Real Housewives. I don't know.
I heard that was not true.
I hope it's not true.
I heard that was not true.
Well, that's good because, Lord.
Fuck it anyway. I don't watch that shit anyway, so.
First of all.
What Real Housewives will she be joining?
She probably would join probably either Beverly Hills or, which it doesn't make sense because she doesn't even live in Beverly Hills. She lives in Malibu. Either Beverly Hills or OC.
Whatever.
Yeah, most likely Beverly Hills because it's closer. Jenner. She needs to not be around anymore.
No,
I'm done. Like just go back into your house,
go to sleep,
and stay there.
Yeah, take a nap.
A long one.
Yes.
And don't tweet. Don't say nothing. Just stay in your house.
Yes, just be rich.
Yes.
To yourself.
And walk around like Mariah Carey walks around in gowns. Like just walk around your house.
Please just leave us alone.
And just leave for real.
Just leave us alone.
Leave us the fuck alone. Because I'm tired of seeing your scrawly ass face, okay? Done. And then I have one more thing. Do you have anything else?
No. Yes. Oh my God. So the stupidity in this world. So, two things. I'm going to just touch on it really briefly because when I saw an article, I said, bitch, you lying. This is not real life. He did not say Americanese. So Jeffrey Lord or something Lord got his ass on CNN, Anderson Cooper, and said basically the FBI shouldn't trust what Trump is saying because he speaks Americanese. And so Anderson Cooper reiterated this. So what you're saying is that we shouldn't trust Trump, anything he says, because he speaks Americanese. I said, bitch, you lying. This is not even true. This is like part of The Onion or something. You know, The Onion, the satire. I said, this is not even real life. But it was real life. I watched the video and everything. He said Americanese.
What is Americanese?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, moving on.
Wait, one more thing. That just baffled the fuck out of me. Americanese.
The fuck?
Nigga. like, really? I was at work and I said,
oh my God.
No.
I'm literally.
Hell no.
Physically exhausted.
Anyways,
this government.
next thing.
Like,
spring break is here. And so white people decide to take their asses over to Cancun in Mexico.
Oh, I heard about this.
Talking about build that fucking wall. Are you serious? Bring your white ass back to Americanese. If you don't like Mexico, huh? How dare you? Get the fucking audacity to go to their motherfucking country, bitch. Talking about build that wall, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with them?
That's bold. That's bold.
If my... See, girl, listen. If my black ass was over there and I heard that shit, we would have had a knuckle up. I don't even care. Okay?
We're on site.
On site, bitch. How fucking dare you?
You gonna come into my
speaking up for my Mexican brothers and sisters home. How dare you go to their motherfucking country talking about build that wall? Bring your little white ass back over here if you want them to build the wall so damn bad.
Why you
don't vacation over in Cancun, dumbass. What do they fucking think Cancun is?
They probably think...
Bitch, say that shit in Tijuana and see what happens.
Right. Your ass you won't come back.
What the fuck?
Your ass will disappear, bitch.
The dumb fuckery of all this shit is just too much.
You said
and
Tijuana.
I thought that it's Tijuana, right?
Yes.
Bitch, I'm not listen. That frustrating. And that was another article I thought that was in The Onion because I said, bitch, this stuff writes itself. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Like, we don't even have to go far to get stuff for Petty World News. Like, we don't have to.
I don't even have to do anything. I could just be strolling down a sidewalk and hear somebody say, oh, Trump said Americanese. And I'm like, wait a minute. Bitch, you lying.
No, he didn't. Girl.
Okay, I'm done.
I have one last thing, and it should have been a shout out, but it's kind of petty.
Okay.
So, Tomi Lahren got suspended from The Blades, and let me get this very clear. The Blades shall not be confused with Blaze Entertainment, okay? So, Tomi Lahren got suspended because she went on to The View, and she stated that she is pro...
She makes me nauseous.
Right.
Like, I just had, like, a physical reaction.
You need some water?
Probably, or some gum.
Some. Put your tongue in the roof of your mouth. Hang in there.
Hurry up so we can get through this. I care about this girl.
I'm so tired of her.
I'm just done.
I'm just happy that she's suspended.
Well, that's good and fine and damn deadly great. I'm done talking about this hoe. Like, I don't care, Jesus. She got it. Karma came around. She got. It's over. I'm done.
What's so funny about this whole situation, I said I wasn't going to talk about politics, but I have to on this particular point. What's so funny is that everyone, literally almost everyone who has supported and helped Trump has gotten their asses handed to them at the end. Like, you have Kellyanne Conway, who was this, like...
She's another person that just gives me a bad physical reaction. She gives me hives.
She gives you hives?
My God, I'm itchy. Like,
like, Kellyanne Conway, like, in the beginning, you know, a lot of women were like, oh, yeah, she did that. It was like she was, like, the male Kris Jenner. Yeah, because people were saying how, like, she made something out of nothing. Like, you know, Kris Jenner made them famous. And
girl,
it really wasn't.
Russians made him famous. Right, that.
Kellyanne Conway didn't do nothing. She just was there to spin shit. Okay? But, you know, people were saying, you know, like she was this powerful woman who was, like, in this Republican Party and, you know, brought, you know, Trump to power and blah, blah, which we really know what their deal is on that. But now, look. Now everybody, like, nobody wants her on their new show. Nobody wants her around because she's a liar and she spells alternative facts, which she coined that term. And then you're looking at Ben Carson, who is like the house Negro.
See,
and then you have Kanye West, who is supporting him, and now nobody likes him anymore. I just want to
call my eyes
fucking
out.
Steve Harvey and his stupid ass niggertree. And
fucking Harvey.
And like, who is the other bitch? The one that sang at his inauguration. Chrisette Michelle and her fucking ass, and like, you know, all these people, and then Tomi Lahren was just huge advocate for like conservative, the Republican Party, and just like Trump and all this stuff, whatever. And look at her stupid ass now, dummy bitch.
She just makes me so nauseous. My stomach is just all the knots.
I'm interested to hear what Hassan Piker has to say about that.
I don't give a damn. And I love Hassan Piker, okay? I just don't want to hear about this hoe no more. Tired of talking about her.
She's
all up in the face. She's just there.
She really is. She's super fucking annoying. You talk.
Good thing her show got suspended. Yes. Thank God. That was a blessing.
I hope they cancel it.
That was a blessing.
It'd be one of the first things that the Blaze did correctly. Well, that's all I got for Petty World News. Got anything else?
Yeah, no.
Let's take a break. Hey guys, this episode is brought to you by Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a progressive moving platform to give a voice to those who feel don't have one. Social injustice, equality concerns, and more are just a few reasons why PMN is needed. For more information about Pyro Media Network, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.
And we're back with the reviews, talking about something happy, and that doesn't make me nauseous.
It's the reviews. Dum, dum. It's the reviews. Dum, dum. Get into the reviews. I can't.
I was like, what the fuck are you
doing? I hate you so much. Fuck you. I do have some review news. Fucking ass. RuPaul and J.J. Abrams are working on a dramedy based on the iconic drag queen's life.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about RuPaul lately.
I have no words.
Didn't the show come out already? The new season?
It's supposed to be out Friday.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Yes. No. Friday. Yes. Not tomorrow.
Okay.
Friday. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Really good episode.
It was alright.
I was let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Because I don't
remember much.
Okay.
Because I just remember Rosita being very salty.
First of all, Rosita gets on my last nerve.
Oh, bitch. When she was like, she was going off about wanting to shoot Negan, I said, bitch, you had your chance.
Right.
And you shot the damn bat.
How? That's
you
what
had your chance. Nobody give you a gun.
How do you have precision? You had. He was
proximity.
Wide open.
Close, bitch.
I won't forgive her for that. I think that's why I still have problems with her. It's not even her stupid fucketry right now. It's just the fact that she had a perfect opportunities and she fucking failed.
Fucked it all up.
Fucked it up because she's stupid. Rosita. And then dragging Sasha's ass. Sasha, I want to knock her upside the head. Because Sasha, I love you, girl. You are one of the few black girls on that show, and you can't go. You have to hang in there. She
died. She's dead.
I have
She
hope.
didn't make it out of there.
I have hope.
Bitch, she's dead.
We're going to get to that.
That was a suicide mission. She went in there guns blazing and got shot.
Miss Free, we going to have hope.
I guarantee you that bullet didn't miss.
No.
She got shot.
She didn't.
She died.
Nope.
She's dead.
Watch.
She's gone.
That's what everybody thought about Glenn, and look at his fucking coming back Asian ass. Always came
He's
back.
Dead.
He died with a bat.
Like he's dead.
But look how many times it took him to die. Don't judge me.
Sasha's gone.
Sasha's not gone.
She's gone.
No.
She wasn't that much of a main character anyway.
No.
Anyways.
Anyway. So, let's see. my notes here.
What else happened in that episode?
Well, first of all, let's talk about Carol.
Was Carol in the episode?
Yeah. Because remember the whole situation with what's his name? Morgan. So Morgan.
That was a previous episode. That wasn't this episode though. This episode was just at the hilltop mostly.
Oh, I think I'm backwards.
Yeah, but we can talk about Carol though. Carol's cool. I like Carol.
So no, you're right. Okay. So this is what happened. I missed a couple of episodes in the past couple of weeks because of Spectrum. Okay, so I caught up to everything last week or this past Sunday. So yes, where we at? So Morgan switched with Carol. Carol's going to Alexandria. Now we're with Rosita
and Sasha at the hilltop. The hilltop. It was this episode was just the hilltop.
The guy that's in charge of the hilltop,
whatever the fuck his name is, irrelevant.
I want his balls chopped off.
I want him to die.
I want him
so
to,
bad,
but in a very harsh way. Like
yes. I just want it quick and easy.
No, I because he's such a little fucking fuck face. Like I can tell he has a little penis because he does these little things that just piss me off, and it's not even like Negan. Negan goes in there and you can tell like he has this methodical like Hannibal Lecter type thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a sociopath. This little fucker, okay, he just goes around he's just a little bitch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why?
And then he had the nerve to threaten Jesus.
Oh, not Jesus.
And Jesus was like, "Did you threaten me?"
Right. He looked at he was like, "Wait a minute. Pause. Pause for the white people."
So you must really be scared that we're together, huh? I'm surprised they ain't taking him out. I would have just went on ahead and did it.
Do you think that, first of all, sidebar, do you think that Maggie and Jesus are going to get together?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I said that in a previous episode. I want to see them together.
She needs some Jesus dick.
She needs to have her baby first.
Well, yes, but she can, she needs some loving. And
not die like old girl did in season 3.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
That was an emotional part. Thanks.
And then they went up in there and snatched the doctor.
Yeah, I don't understand the thought process behind that. Like,
they were brothers. The doctor that was at Negan's camp is brothers to the one was the guy's brother at the
But
hilltop.
Here's the thing, like, Negan wants all these things from everyone in all these towns. Like, you're taking away the only doctor that they have, so if somebody gets sick or if they all die...
Do you think Negan gives the two shits?
Probably not. But
okay.
I do believe that he believes in productivity and like, organization in terms of like...
Which is why I don't understand why he threw his doctor in the fire.
Good point.
He's fucking crazy. It makes no sense whatsoever. Because then I thought, okay, he threw the doctor in the fire, so maybe he's trying to make Eugene the doctor.
Yeah, but
then I was like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. But neither did the psychologist. So,
yeah,
I give this episode a 7.5.
Okay, I'm with you on that. I'll give it a same, because it wasn't like too crazy.
Who do you think Rosita ran into?
I don't know. I hope it's Carol, so Carol can smack the shit out of her.
Someone said, "Oh, it was Daryl," because Daryl. That's the last thing we saw with Daryl. Was like, where'd they go?
Well, it wouldn't make sense for it to be Daryl because Daryl was with Maggie in that closet thing.
No, but at the end, like he busts in, he's like, "Where did Rosita and Sasha go?" That was after.
Oh, yeah.
And then they cut over to Rosita and Sasha. Which is stupid.
That would make sense for Daryl to be there. But why would Daryl put himself in danger by going back near the camp?
I don't fucking know.
That better not be Daryl.
It might be Carol. Anyways, I just want to smush Eugene's face. I just want to smush him so bad. Like he makes me laugh, but he's just such a little dick.
He has no spine. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't have like Eugene, like I could like keep him at a distance, but I couldn't make him like, on my main team because I couldn't trust him because he would break down so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch, no, I can't deal with you. You would give out all the secrets.
Yep.
I'm gonna let everybody know where all the locations are. I can't.
Have you watched Catch Up on the Magicians?
I've finished The Magicians.
Season 2.
Oh, no.
Season 2.
No, I have
Catch Up.
Well, I can't now because I had it all on my DVR with Spectrum, but I don't have Spectrum anymore. I moved over to Uverse. By the way, shout out, free advertisement. Uverse is the shit. Thank you guys.
They can give you a half.
Shit.
All right. Well, I guess we're done with this segment.
That's all I got.
More news?
No.
Game of Thrones is coming.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did, but I just thought I said again because
why not? Game of Thrones. Why not?
Remember.
Because shit.
Winter is coming.
Winter's coming.
All right.
We'll be back.
Hey Blazers, we want to hear from you. Have a TV show or movie suggestion you want us to review? Need some advice or an opinion on an issue you're having? Want to tell us how you're feeling about the show? Then send in a listener letter by visiting entertheblaze.com and going to our contact tab. One of your letters could be read on air. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back with the listener letters portion of the show. Go ahead and go on to www.entertheblaze.com and go to our listener letters tab. And also stay tuned because we will be changing our listener letters form to include Hope Giselle and 50 Shades of Gay.
Hell yeah!
So that way you guys can go ahead and ask them questions on After the Blaze as well. So, Miss Free, take it away.
Okay, the first question comes from Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
She's from Chicago.
I thought I was like, hi, Kathy, what's going on, Kathy?
She's from Chicago. And her question is, hello, Miss Free and Kwame. I have just recently discovered your show, and I've been enjoying it so far. Thank you for the hilarious and informative content. I am a lesbian, and I have been dating my girlfriend for 4 months. I have a very strict Christian right-winged family. So you right. They know I'm a lesbian and I have a very limited contact with them. My girlfriend is black, and my question is, as a person of color, how would you help someone who is trying to understand the struggles and challenges that a person of color face on a daily basis? Sometimes I feel like I'm not connecting with her due to my own ignorance and lack of understanding in certain situations. Do you think it's right for me to date her if I cannot connect with her and give her a full scope of understanding that she needs? Please help. This is a very emotional and serious question for me. Thank you and wish you both success in all your endeavors. Thanks, Kathy.
You want to take this one or you want me to?
Sure. Okay. Kathy girl. What can you do in order to understand her struggles? The answer is simple. Just understand and listen and believe her.
And not only that, read a book.
Right.
Because
read a book.
And I'm not, and there's no shade, no tea, but like honestly, that is the best way. Because if you think that African Americans or even just people of color just woke up, came out the womb with knowledge, that's not the case.
Yeah.
We have to study and learn, and actually, it's actually a little more difficult because we as you grow up as a person of color, you're taught basically white history and not understanding what the actual struggles of people of color have gone through. And so I didn't learn a lot about it until I got to high school. You know, fortunately, I had a lot of black and 90% of my teachers in elementary school and junior high school were African American. So they, on the low, gave us, you know, the actual information. But not a lot of people have that. And so, like, my sincerest advice to you is to actually study up on it and read and learn and grow and ask questions. I mean, I'm sure if she's, you know, just talk to her and ask her, you know, hey, what do you think about this particular subject? Or I'm ignorant, because I feel like if you approach it from a situation like, you know, and are open to it, like, you know, like, there's going to be times that you're going to feel bad because shit, you know, that your ancestors did is affecting us today. You know,
but I think it's important that once you have that knowledge, what you do with it. Because if you sit on that knowledge and then you see some fucked up shit happen and you don't say nothing, then
you're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem still. So, girl, do I think it? Do you have a right to date her if you can't connect with her? I mean, as long as you're not dating her for the wrong reasons, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
if you can't, like, listen, girl, let me be real honest. You are not, no matter what you do, going to have the same connection with your girlfriend as another black woman or black man will have.
Right.
Only because there is a shared experience that you can't and won't ever be a part of.
Right.
However, with that being said, it's very important that you take that for what it is and not fight against it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fight her about you not being included on certain things. It's just, you're just not going to understand
because you're literally included on everything else.
Right. But it is your responsibility to be understanding of that situation, if that makes sense.
And just to kind of personalize a little bit, like, for instance, like me and my partner's white. And so, like, he doesn't understand certain things, what he's learning. But, like, at the same time, like, he didn't understand a lot of the issues that I face growing up and the issues that I still face, you know, day to day. And so, like, my relationship with Miss Free is going to be completely different, you know, than my relationship. Well, number one, because, you know, we're together, but me and Miss Free are besties. But, like, the bottom line is that there is an understanding, between me and Miss Free and even other African American or even black friends and people of color that friends who are of color will understand that he just won't. And that's something that he's accepted and I've accepted as well, because I can't punish him for stuff that he can't relate to. What I can get mad on is if things that he doesn't know that he can learn. So I will say to you, Kathy, is that if you choose not to learn something, or you choose not to be open to a struggle or concern that your girlfriend is facing, that's something that she can get mad at you on. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to be sympathetic or empathetic to the fact that, like, you know, what the things that she has to go through as a black woman, or a woman of color, especially being a woman of color, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just a different experience.
They have even more of it, you know, because as a black man, you know, as a black gay man, I go through some shit. But there's some shit that Miss Free has gone through or will go through or is going through that I, even as a black man, will not compare to, because she's even in more of a situation where she's looked down upon. So, like, I think that you just need to be sensitive to her, and just understand and learn.
Yeah, because if your girlfriend, say for example, if your girlfriend comes up to you and says, "You won't believe what this bitch did to me today," and it just so happens that woman is a white lady and she says something off color or whatever the fact to her, and then you go ahead and say, "Well, I don't see what's wrong with that," then your partner, understandably, she's explaining to you why that's wrong, and you're disregarding it. Like, I don't see what happened with that. So if your partner ever comes to you and she says, "This bitch did XYZ to me," maybe that's your time to take that as a learning experience as to why she felt that way. Exactly. And that comes with, like, an understanding on your part that you need to have.
Yes.
Period.
Well said.
If someone says they're experiencing something, fucking believe them. And that's exactly what's wrong with this fucking country today. Right.
Well said.
Thanks, Kathy girl. Good luck.
Yes, and keep us posted on that. I'm really interested to see how that progresses. So good luck, Kathy.
The next question is from. Oh, that one's a long one. Okay, let me just go. Okay. The next question is from None of Your Business.
Okay.
And they're from Canada. Listen, you didn't have to be all aggressive. You could have just said your name was Anon.
Right, or anonymous. Like,
shit.
Or no Nami.
Right. Their question is, fun random question for all the hosts. All of the hosts. Okay. You are the last person on Earth. Aliens come down and tell you that you may bring back 3 people to help restart the Earth. Who would you bring back and why?
I already know.
It can't be anybody you know personally, like friends, family, girlfriend, boyfriend.
Well, now I don't know.
And it must be famous people. Beyonce.
Duh. I mean...
Number 1.
Quite honest.
Let's see. Who else? What? Just 3, so that's 1.
I know.
Who?
Okay, so for me, obviously Beyonce. I would also bring back Michelle Obama. And then I would also bring back Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Because I need some.
I would bring. I'm gonna do 2 dudes.
And because of procreation, I can't do it. But I think Jason Momoa can do something with Beyonce, and their children would be fucking gorgeous.
Okay.
So
I would do 2 guys.
because nobody's touching Michelle. Because she needs to run stuff. I would do
Idris Elba.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Bitch.
Yes. And
pound his yams.
There's one more guy I would bring back.
So you said Beyonce, Idris Elba. Would you share Idris with Beyonce?
I would, because I like Beyonce.
Sharing is caring.
I would. I certainly would. Hell, I'll probably join her. Shit.
Come on, spread them cheeks. Come on, partition.
Who else would I even like? Like, I'm trying to think. A famous person, guy, man. Jesse Williams.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes.
Our children would just be so damn beautiful.
My
There's
God.
black babies everywhere. Black babies.
Oh my God. And oh my God. Yes. You just and Jesse? Bitch.
Listen, right?
Okay.
Ooh, okay, I had a moment.
And talk about restructuring a government. Like, Jesse would be on it. My God. That's the reason why I said Michelle needs to come back. Is I want her to just, we don't even need a presidency. You just be queen. Okay? Yeah. Beyonce can handle entertainment. And procreation. Okay? And Jason
can handle me.
He can handle all this. Man.
All right, the next question comes from, thanks for writing none of your business.
Right? That was actually a really good question.
Okay. The next question comes from Anonymous. This is going to be our last question. And they wrote, Dear Miss Free and Kwame, I have been dating this guy for 3 weeks. We have not had sex yet or gone past kissing. We are really into each other, and I think I'm falling for him.
Aww.
Oh, no. We spend so much time together and have so much fun. He has a secure job, has his own place and car, and is goal-oriented.
So what's the problem?
I want to seal the deal with him, and I know he wants to as well, but has been really respectful of my time and boundaries.
And he's respectful?
I know, bitch. You might snatch him up. Well, okay, well, there's a but.
Oh.
But the problem is he doesn't know that I'm transsexual.
Oh, shit.
I'm so afraid to tell him because at this point he could flip out. I'm not sure what to do. Please help. Anon.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So this...
See, because my issue is not the fact that she's transsexual. My issue is the fact that she didn't tell him.
At the beginning?
Right. Because I
they've only been dating for 3 weeks.
But that's usually something you would want to bring up.
That's really fast, 3 weeks.
It's almost a month.
I mean, yeah, I would bring it up at the beginning.
If they're spending all that time together, you know what I'm saying? Because usually if you're dating for that, like, and you're, like, serious about it, and you guys are, like, hanging out almost every day, like, that's pretty decent time. I
would tell him at the beginning.
I probably would have said something in the first week, or maybe the first minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to kind of...
But I don't know, and I don't know how to answer that question.
I don't know how to answer it either because I've never been through that situation. Yeah. This might be a...
Hope will answer
Hope will need to answer this because she understands this one. I personally... But for me personally, I feel...
would have said something, but then I don't know what it's like to be a transsexual person. Right. Or how that is.
But to me, it's also similar to... To me, it borderlines on deception because, like, you still need to let the person know how what's going on and who you are. Because,
right, but then there's that stigma, and I feel like there's that fear of retaliation.
Absolutely.
I couldn't tell that person how to handle that situation.
Yeah. Right, and no, I'm not telling her how to handle it. But what I'm saying is if you, as a person, you know, in a situation like that, you need to also understand that to protect your heart. and not to waste your time. And I'm talking to what was her name? Anonymous. I'm talking to Anonymous. Basically, like, if you are to protect your heart and also your time and not invest so much energy into possibly somebody who is not going to be accepting of that, because there are men out there who are interested in dating transsexual women, and not just for sex, they just genuinely want to date a transsexual woman, you know, and vice versa when it comes to women with, you know, transsexual men. And so I feel like if you would have been a little more upfront about it in the beginning, then this wouldn't have been an issue. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't even be, because now you're in a position where you're falling for him. You guys are hanging out. He's obviously has a thing for you because he's, like, you know, hanging out with you all the time.
He's sticking around. You know how hard that is to find.
Man, listen. You know, so, like, you know, I think that you should, first of all, talk to him a lot sooner than later.
Yeah.
To let him know what's going on. However you want to do that is up to you, whether you feel you need to do it on the phone or from another country. Like, that's, you know, I don't know how people react to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know for me personally, I've met, like, you don't want people to be catfish or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like this type of situation is catfish, but it, like, is, you know, you're seeing the person, you're, you know, hanging out with this person every day. But at the same time, they have, you should let them know what's going on, so that way you feel that you're not holding any secrets from this.
Right.
You start out with secrets in a relationship, then it's like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't
know what I would do.
I
let's see what Hope has to say about
I'm
this.
Very interested to hear what Hope has to say about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for writing, Anon.
Yes.
And that's all our letters for this week.
Yeah, because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
But yes, keep sending out your letters. Thanks for sending. And then, like I said, we will be updating give us about a couple of weeks, but we will be updating the listener letters form to include 50 Shades of Gay and Hope Giselle / Hope Disguise. And we're still sending out some love to Hope. She did have a family member pass away, and we're sending her some love. We do miss you, and we hope you are doing well.
Yes.
So yes. We'll be back. This episode is brought to you by one of our new sponsors, We Buy Black. We Buy Black is an online marketplace for Black-owned businesses to showcase and sell their products to a global community. What drives We Buy Black is a community of creative entrepreneurs who use We Buy Black to sell their products, thousands of shoppers who believe supporting these entrepreneurs to affect social change, and a committed staff of We Buy Black. Visit www.pyromedianetwork.com for our sponsored direct links. It's time to support Black businesses. Now let's get back to the show.
And we're back, guys.
Yes.
For the vent session.
It's venting time.
And I just have a few words for a certain actor. Let me get this up real quick. So I ain't tripping. And this was brought up to me a few weeks ago, and I forgot to mention it on the show because of situations and internets and Time Warner. Samuel L. Jackson.
What do you do?
Not okay. All right. Let me just go ahead and read this article, right? So Samuel L. Jackson basically has a problem with English actors or British actors coming to America and playing African American roles. I don't think he has more of a problem with it, more as that he feels like, okay, for example, his main point was the Get Out movie, which did really well in theaters, right? And his whole thing was that he's not trying to pit British against American, but he feels as though an African American actor might have handled that role of Chris a little bit differently. And this is what he says. Daniel, who is the actor, Daniel, I don't want to say his last name because I can't pronounce it. But Daniel grew up in a country where they have been interracial dating for 100 years. What would a brother from America have made of that role? Some things are universal, but not everything. Now, Daniel responded that he's tired of having to fight for his blackness. He says, he feels he's too black for Britain and he's not black enough in America. Now, here's my problem with this whole damn thing, Mr. Samuel L. Jackson. I don't think it fucking matters where he's from. Because I think the black experience is universal. Britain, Canada, Africa. It might be different on different scales, but I feel like the damage that has been done to us is on the same level. You know what I'm saying? We've been screwed over multiple times over and over and over again. And so I personally think Samuel was wrong for even fucking opening his fucking mouth. Because regardless of if he's British or Canadian or American, the message that didn't deter away from what the fucking movie was trying to say about the black experience whatsoever. And I feel like Samuel L. Jackson was just picking at something that he didn't need to pick at. You know what I'm saying? And that fucking irked me. You know, like, back to like one of our previous episodes where Drake was saying, you know, the experience in Canada is different. Well, that might be true, but that doesn't negate the fact that there are still issues in that are happening to black Canadians in Canada. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't negate the fact that just because you're not from America that those problems aren't happening. And I'm not Canadian, so I'm not going to say whether or not that's true or not. Someone from Canada let me know. Some black person from England let me know what the fuck is going on there. But I highly doubt everything's all peachy clean. You know what I'm saying? For black people. And I hope I'm not being too pessimistic, you know, like, but I highly doubt it's all great and all hunky-dory. You know what I'm saying? And that fucking irritated the fuck out of me. What does that have to do with the performance that Chris Daniel did? What does that have to fucking do with anything that he's British? You know what I'm saying? Yes, an African American might have played the role different, but I don't think that would have changed the movie or in any other way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do you disagree with me?
I do.
Why? Tell me why you disagree with me.
And
I might be too pessimistic right now.
And no, I get what you're saying in terms of a universal need for understanding in terms of, you know, the universal black consciousness. But I do understand where Samuel L. Jackson's coming from, because there is Get Out was specifically about the African American experience,
right?
And a black man in America, and you know, for instance, at the end when we talked about, spoiler alert, what we talked about, you know, when we reviewed it last week, and we talked about how at the end we were all like, you know, cringing, right. and I'm not sure, you know, and again, like you said, we don't know other experiences outside of this country, but that was critiqued and made specifically so it would hit home to an African American man. Right,
but I'm saying the fact that he's British doesn't deter from the message.
And I don't think that was his message. Just based off of what you were saying, I don't think that he was saying that the message was diluted or anything like that. I think what he was saying is that he would have preferred, and I have to read the article, but based off of what you're telling me, I think it makes more sense. It would have hit home, because I didn't even know he was British or from, you know, from Europe. And
that's my fucking point right there. Like, you wouldn't have known otherwise, because the experience, it didn't distract from what the African American experience was. I feel just because he's from England had nothing to do with the message.
And I feel you on that. I don't feel like the message of the movie was diluted, but I do understand. It's kind of like how, you know, when Asians, like for instance, Ghost in the Shell. I love Scarlett Johansson to death. I think she's. No,
I'm gonna have to flat out disagree with you.
Hold on. I love her to death, but I don't think that she should have played. And I used to watch anime all the time. I've seen Ghost in the Shell. I don't think that she should have played that character.
I don't think she should have either.
Right. So my point is that it's very similar to from what Samuel L. Jackson is saying, is that something with that huge of a message for, you know, Black American culture, should have came from somebody. Just like, you know how like when people say when Lemonade came out, when Beyonce's Lemonade came out, and all these articles from white, you know, people started coming out and were like, oh my God, Beyonce, let's dissect it. Let's see what's going on. What is she really saying behind the Lemonade? It's not for you. Give us a chance to digest it. Give us a chance to process it. Give us a chance to, you know, be able to express ourselves and understand, you know, because this was for us. This was for us. And even more importantly, it's for Black women. Right. You know, Lemonade was made for Black women specifically and not just the Black culture. So with that being said, I think that Samuel L. Jackson was just trying to gain the fact that these experiences, as a Black actor himself, it's already hard for him to be in white.
I get that, you know but I think where I'm disagreeing with Samuel is that I don't think that African American experience is just unique to African Americans. You know what I'm saying? Especially with an actor like Daniel because of his skin color. Like, I don't think that our experience is that much different from what his would be in Britain. You know what I'm saying? Just because they've been a little bit more progressive in interracial dating don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean squat diddly shit. And like I said, I'm not going to put words in people who are from England's mouth, but I highly doubt it's that much different from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I highly doubt that, for example, Black people in Britain don't get uncomfortable with a lot of white people in the room. You know, like, I highly doubt that doesn't translate to the American experience. You know what I'm saying? You're still Black regardless. It's your skin color. Now with The Ghost in the Shell, that's a whole different thing to me because that's a white actor playing what would be an Asian role, period. You know what I'm saying? And because Daniel was Black and, you know, he's Black. I don't think that changes fucking anything. Where the fuck he comes from. You know what I'm saying? And the same argument can go from, you know, someone, I don't know, playing Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was African. So are you saying an African should have played that role and not an African American? You know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying. It's weird for you to even say something like that to me on that level. You know, he's Black. You know, like, if it was like, for example, if it was like a white person taking a Michael Jackson role. Bitch, Michael Jackson was Black. You know what I'm saying? Whether the actor be from Britain or America, as long as you get a Black actor, I'm going to be fucking happy. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was just extra. I think Samuel L. Jackson could have taken a seat on this one, personally. He didn't have to say that much to me. Yeah. Honestly.
I feel you on that. I understand what you're saying in terms of, you know, and I guess that this goes into the conversation about how we as a culture, even just as, you know, just African Americans, don't unify, you know, as much. And so now to exclude another person of color who is just outside of the country is not helpful either.
Bitch, she's blacker than you. Like, you know, in terms of like skin color, I would think his experience in terms of colorism would be worse. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so, you know, dark. He's darker skinned, and that's I think that was Daniel's point. I'm too Black in Britain, and I'm not Black enough in America. I exist outside of. He's still Black. I gotta understand. So whatever, girl.
I feel you on that. That makes sense. That was a good discussion. But we're out of time. I just had to get off my chest. No, we're out of time.
I'm sorry.
No, I think that was... I'm actually happy I don't have to... Because my shit was just stupid. Okay. I was just going to talk about LA drivers versus OC drivers.
Oh, okay.
And... But yes... This has been another episode of
You're like, I can't even follow up with that.
I can't follow up. That was a good ass fucking event. And I love that.
That just irritated me.
I understand where you're coming from.
And if I'm wrong, y'all, someone from, you know, England, you know, or Canada, write us. Let me know. Tell me your experience. Yes. I'm curious. Because I'm not from there. I wouldn't know. And I think I just have a pessimistic view in general. You know, like, I don't think it's that much different, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
That was a really good, that's a deep conversation. And I'm actually a part of a Facebook group that has people of color from
Yeah, I could be wrong. Let me know.
So I want to
tell me how it's different. We can have a conversation about the differences and similarities. I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to do more research on that. I want to see what people say. Rad us in. But this has been another episode of Blaze Entertainment. Don't forget to go onto www.entertheblaze.com for all information that is Blaze, After the Blaze, Blaze Spotlight Edition, all things Blaze. And then also you can check out Miss Free on her social media at Twitter. At her, so she knows it's real.
So I know it's real. Let's talk about politics and shit.
It's Miss E Free 23 on Twitter, and I am Cyrus11. That's SYRIS 11. You can also find all of our social medias, to include the After the Blaze host social medias, on entertheblaze.com. Blaze Entertainment's Twitter handle is Enter the Blaze, and on Facebook, facebook.com/
Enter the Blaze, everything, guys.
Enter the Blaze,
enter
everything.
The Blaze, everything.
Just enter the Blaze.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been fun. It's been real.
It's been real.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.